His mock draft 2.0 is out, guys, on ESPN.com right now. And here's where he has the quarterbacks going. Ready for this? Kenny Pickett, 11th to the Commanders. Malik Willis, 17th to the Steelers, right? Who trade up with the Chargers to take Willis. I guess, like, in the end, if a team really likes a quarterback and they don't care if he's from Pittsburgh or wherever, they're just going to, quarterback's going to go where they're going to go. Matt Corral, 18th to the Saints. And Sam Howell, 32nd to the Lions. That's fourth first-round picks being quarterbacks. Key, what do you think?
I mean, these are about right. I mean, Kenny Pickett's always been the guy at the top from the middle of the college football season to the end. When you look at Willis, we kind of know what he is. I watched him a little bit against Ole Miss. I've seen him play a bunch. He's very athletic, has a nice arm, but has some work to do to become an NFL top-notch quarterback. And then when you get to Matt Corral, Sam Howell, I don't necessarily know that he's a first-round pick, but who does? He's sitting at the bottom at 32, so that tells me right there he's on the edge. Matt Corral is interesting at 18 to the New Orleans Saints. I don't believe the New Orleans Saints will take a quarterback in the first round. I believe that they're going to reach for something bigger. They feel like they have a team ready to go. They don't want to have a young quarterback with a team ready to go and make a strong run in the NFC. They want to try to get one of these free agent or trade bait type quarterbacks that's available to them. Maybe there's a Russell Wilson sighting in there. Hey, here's our 18th pick. Here's another pick. Give me Russell Wilson. Or maybe they look at a Carson Wentz that becomes available, but I don't think that they want to mess around with a young quarterback right now.
Kier, did you just drop like a little Woj bomb? Are the Saints gonna be going for Russell Wilson? Is that what?
Oh no, I'm just saying.
You said they're going for something bigger. You said they're going for something bigger.
Yeah,
so
something
now
bigger.
I'm trying to read in between the lines now because there's familiarity with you and the Saints now. I'm just trying to tie it all together.
See, that's when you start to go overboard. Jay, you was doing just fine, just sitting back and listening. Now you.
The Saints were one of the four teams on Russell Wilson's list, Key, that his agent, what was crazy about the list Russell Wilson put out a couple years ago is usually it's like, hey, sources say this came out and Russell Wilson's agent slapped his name on it and said, here are the four teams. We don't want to be traded, but if so, and the Saints were one of the four teams, and now they have a spot open at quarterback. So I think that is interesting.
All I said was something bigger. I threw Russell Wilson. I could have said something bigger, Tom Brady. But I just said Russell Wilson.
But you know what? But what's real about it, you don't have to say anything other than it could be something bigger. We already know the Saints are on his list. We already know Drew Brees is gone. We already know Tom Brady said he's retired. Russell Wilson is still – there's Russell Wilson. There's Aaron Rodgers. What else can be bigger?
And you're missing the biggest caveat. I mean, Key is a big-time wide receiver. There's somebody else in his family that is a big-time wide receiver.
I was trying to avoid that, Jay.
I'm tying it together. I'm the germ spreader right now.
Spreading.
I'm the germ spreader. I even called it.
The problem with Russell Wilson to the Saints, it's the same conference. It's the same conference, so that's the problem.
I just got excited.
Maybe Kyler Murray winds up with the New Orleans Saints.
Kyler, you hear his name out there, although you just figure the Cardinals.
Now the Saints don't have a problem with smaller quarterbacks. Yep. They don't have a problem with that. They had Drew Brees for 100 years.
If the Saints could keep Kyler Murray, if they could get their hands on Kyler Murray and keep that dude healthy somehow,
with that defense,
that would be a problem.
No, they're not going to do that conference. The conference, though, man. It's the conference.
Just real quick, speaking of quarterbacks, though, I laugh at this, and I know that there's no quarterbacks with the talent of a Zach Wilson or Justin Fields that we saw last year. But I always do look forward to the combine and when these sessions start going down, Key, when the quarterbacks start doing the individual workouts. And I know that in this mock draft, I think the highest they have is Kenny Pickett going, right? As number one quarterback with the 11th. But, like, understand that the Lions picking at 2, the Texans 3, Panthers at 6, Broncos at 9. I'm just always curious how that, when those workouts start coming about, like we all start falling in love. There will be somebody, look at the way he throws it. Look at the way the ball comes off his hands.
Think about it. It's just like you when you went through your combine stuff in the NBA, right? You do all your drills, the cone drills, you put up your shots. It's the same thing where you got to see a quarterback. You have to see the ball come off the wrist. Mm-hmm. Like you got to see it live. You can't project the quarterback based on film. I need to see him make all the throws. Can he throw from the far right hash all the way back across the field? Can he sprint and throw it back across the field? Can he drop back on a half row and still hit the comeback on the other hash? I mean, you got to look at all of that sort of stuff when you're watching some of these quarterbacks. You know, Matt Corral's a little smaller guy, kind of slight, not my liking and taste. Sam Howell had a terrible year at North Carolina, considering we pushed him up at the top of the leaderboard. Then when you look at Willis out of Liberty, you look at him, and he's somewhat in that Trey Lance, unfinished, Justin Fields, unfinished product type mode. Very athletic with a big laser arm. See, and then when you look at Kenny Pickett, you say to yourself, you go, okay, he was a solid guy at Pitt. There was nothing good, nothing great, but nothing bad. It was just, he was okay. And that's why you get a guy at the 11th spot going to Washington, which fits what Ron Rivera wants to do.
What about your guy, Key, when you say something bigger, and he's not to your liking in terms of size at the position and everything? Derek Carr played for Dennis Allen his rookie year. What about Derek Carr?
Wow, did he play for him his rookie year?
Yeah.
Really?
But
wow.
what would the Raiders get in return? That's my thing. Like, what are you getting better than Derek Carr if you're Josh McDaniels in that situation?
Well, Josh McDaniels, I don't think Josh McDaniels took the Raider job to get rid of Carr. I think he took the Raider job because he knows Carr is good. But what if, like Max said, what if there's this Rodgers to the Raiders, Carr to the Saints? I'll give you the 18th pick, but you need to move that 18th pick over to the Raiders. The Raiders are now going to give up their picks plus the Saint picks to get Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you can work those type of deals in Magic.
Yeah.
I just feel like Josh McDaniels, all the quarterbacks he's had in New England, you made this mention the other day, Key, it just fits schematically with the way Josh McDaniels has been coaching quarterbacks.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.